Hey, what's up? To laugh, to love, to learn. Just been thinking about kids a lot. Just did a kids video on sex trafficking and how America does not care about kids in America. So that's just ironic. America don't care about the kids in America. Today we're talking about 16-year-old Cornelius. And yeah, Cornelius Fredrick, I do have to read here. He was in a restraint at in Kalamazoo, Michigan on April 29th. He was restrained for 18 minutes. That's what the video was. This young man died as a result of he was throwing food, being a kid, terrorized, and I used to work at a children's home, so that's why I wanted to bring light to this and how the government covers up conspiracy. Kalamazoo Youth Academy for Kids is under Lakeside for Children, which is under Sequel Youth and Family Services. When people feel like kids don't have nobody, no mom, no dad, nobody coming to get them, or saying they coming to get them and don't come get them, that's a hurting thing. So he was probably acting out because of that. Usually they dope the kids up with all kind of medicines and trial medicines. I noticed that they get a black kids more medicine than they get a white kids. I noticed that the nurse didn't call the ambulance to 20 minutes later. This young man went into cardiac arrest and died a day later. In those homes, those people are trained to take people down in a safe manner. The police in America not even trained. They hold those people more responsibility. This was an accident, a tragic accident. I'm praying for the workers who were stressed out, overworked, and underpaid. And that guy probably did start a lot of problems. People want to say this or that, but until you see neglect and abuse at a terrible level and how kids act out in rage and anger, then you put yourself in their shoes. But still, this is supposed to be children first. So they said they had 56 investigations. I don't know if it was at that facility or as Sequel Family Services as a whole. Lester Holt has a video and I'm going to try to look for that so you guys can come from a mainstream source who have more factual information and are more credible than I, just a regular lady. But yeah, they say 6 staff members was on them. I think I covered everything. Yeah, and it's a lot of black kids in the system. They take them away from their parents. They are more often prison to pipeline theory. 4th grade, they say they know if a kid going to prison or if they going to college. They have stereotyped our kids, have put our kids on IEP. Some of y'all kids need IEP. My kid, 2 of my sons had a speech impediment, so IEP, it don't scare me. I'd rather give my kids the help than tell the teacher they wrong. That's why the education system is broken too. Because people are telling, the parents are telling the teachers what to do. And the teachers are too scared to do anything because they'll be penalized. And also during this COVID, a lot of kids are going neglected and being abused and things at home because teachers, child care workers, those are mandatory reporters. So people who really need to be investigated are not being investigated. You unfit parents, go get your kid for the holiday. And if you're not going to get them, don't lie and say you coming. Because there's a lot of black kids in the system that need homes. And it's a lot of drug addicted kids who can't find their way back because y'all done did drugs with them. Some of the stories I heard are so tragic and I love them kids. That's why I tell you I got 58 kids. So if they say they know me, they probably know me. They say I'm nice but strict. I used to bring them anything, but I'm taking that bedtime. I'm getting that early bedtime. So, but we used to kick it for the holidays. I love all y'all. I can't tell y'all where I work, but them people are under extreme pressures from the state to cover up, hide, and conceal. I noticed that they had a lot of black workers getting less money. They had a lot of black workers being scrutinized and demonized, but they had them doing a lot of dirty jobs that white people wouldn't do. And they say, oh, you get them under control or you fired. And then they want to hotline an individual when the system is broken. So if you work in one of those facilities, I'm praying for you. And if not, you go to Brown and Crouppen or Brown and Brown or whoever is in your local municipalities and let them know them kids knocking you upside the head. Go get your money, baby. Bye. Stay sweet. Mwah. Like, click, notify, subscribe. See something else by me. Don't subscribe till you see something else. I do a lot of stuff about race. I don't want y'all to think y'all getting in something we at. I'm just a criminologist, trapologist, hoodologist. Not qualified, bona fide, but certified. But not certified. Bye.